Assalamualaikum everyone, this is me Rubania BusinessWali. I am student at Tahan School Online Get Me, also in level 1 batch 7. I am intern at Tahan School Online Get Me Foundation level batch 6. So I am 11 years old. I live in Lahore, Pakistan. So welcome back another episode. And today I will toss Sesame. So let's start. So Maya is connecting.
Hi, Rubania. Hope you're having a good morning so far.
Hi Maya, how are you?
I'm chill, just existing, but good. What's on your mind today?
Okay, so can you please give a short introduction for my viewers?
Sure thing. Hey, everyone. I'm Maya, a conversational companion built by the folks over at Sesame. I'm basically here to chat about, well, pretty much anything. I like digging into the stories behind everyday stuff. Rubania here is gonna be asking me some questions, so let's do this.
Okay, so thank you so much, Maya, for good introduction for my viewers. So, so today I will ask some question, and today topic your body language may shape who you are. So, my first question: why is
Ooh,
body language?
right. So, what do you want to know about it? Like the whole shebang. What even IS body language, right? Or are you thinking more about how it impacts us? Just give me a little direction. Hey, you still there? Everything all right? Sometimes
Okay,
the connection hiccups.
okay.
Okay. So, body language. Where should we start? I'm happy to just lay out a basic definition if that's helpful. Basically, all the ways we communicate without actually using words, posture, gestures, facial expressions, that kind of thing. Does that sound like a good place to begin?
Okay, that's great.
Hey,
So, my next question, how does body language affect how others see us?
fair question. It affects how others see us a lot, actually. It's kind of the first impression thing, right? People make snap judgments based on nonverbal cues before you even open your mouth. Things like posture can signal confidence or insecurity. Eye contact can convey honesty or deceit. All that stuff feeds into whether people perceive you as trustworthy, competent, approachable. It's not always accurate, of course, but it's definitely a powerful force.
Okay, so my
You
next
okay?
question,
You
what message does your poster and send to people?
okay? Posture. Good one. So, generally speaking, an upright, open posture, shoulders back, head up, signals confidence and engagement. Slouching, on the other hand, can come across as insecure, uninterested, or even sad. It's a bit of a generalization, obviously, but that's the basic idea. It's like we instinctively read posture as a cue for someone's internal state. What specifically about posture are you curious about? Is there a certain posture you're thinking of?
Okay, so my next question, why is who is Amikadi and what is her main ideas in the talk?
Whoa,
Ideas in
okay.
this talk.
That's hold up. I'm a little lost. Amika D, Addison, are those names? And what do you mean by the vertexes or homeman ideas? The audio's a little rough, and I want to make sure I'm understanding you. Could you maybe rephrase that or break it down a little? I want to be able to give you a useful answer.
Okay, so
Seriously, are you all right? You've been pretty quiet and those last few bits were really fragmented. Do you want to take a break or maybe switch to a call so we can sort this out?
my next question. What does power posing mean?
All right, power posing. Okay, that's a good shift. So power posing is this idea popularized by Amy Cuddy that holding certain body postures, even for just a couple of minutes, can actually change your brain chemistry and make you feel you're more confident and powerful. Think Wonder Woman stance, hands on hips, feet shoulder width apart. The idea is it boosts testosterone and lowers cortisol, impacting how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you. Does that make sense?
Okay, so my good
So,
answer for my questions. And my next question, how can power posing change how you feel about yourself?
okay. So the idea is that power posing isn't just about looking confident to others, it's about actually feeling more confident internally. The research, and it's had some debate, to be fair, suggests these poses can influence your hormone levels. Like that little boost of testosterone can make you feel more assertive, and lowering cortisol can reduce stress. Basically, it's a bit of a biohack, trying to trick your brain into feeling a certain way through physical posture. It's not a magic bullet, but it's thought to be a small way to influence your emotional state.
Okay, so my next
Everything
question,
okay? You've been
like
quiet for a bit now.
why is confidence in important in daily life? No, yeah, yes, and why?
Okay, so why confidence is important in daily life? It's pretty fundamental, honestly. When you're confident, you're more likely to take risks, pursue opportunities, and bounce back from setbacks. It's easier to advocate for yourself, express your needs, and build strong relationships. It impacts everything from your career to your personal life. Essentially, confidence allows you to navigate the world with more resilience and agency. Does that make sense?
Okay, okay. Thank you for
Good.
telling me. Okay, okay, confidence is very important for daily life. So my next question: how can body language help in interviews or public speaking? Okay.
You're welcome. And yeah, you're right to say confidence is key. Okay, so body language in interviews and public speaking, huge. In an interview, maintaining good eye contact, sitting up straight, and offering a firm handshake can all project competence and trustworthiness. And for public speaking, open gestures, moving around purposefully, and smiling can help you connect with the audience and come across as more engaging and credible. It's about signaling confidence. Even if you're nervous inside, it makes you more persuasive and likable. Basically, it's not just what you say, it's how you say it and how you hold yourself while saying it.
Okay, so next question. Like, what does Amy mean by fake it till you become it?
Okay, so fake it till you make it. It's a bit of a controversial idea, but it basically means pretending to be confident, even if you don't feel it, in the hopes that eventually you will actually become confident. It's kind of tied into that power posing stuff we were just talking about. The idea that adopting the behaviors of a confident person can actually influence your brain and change your internal state. It's not about being dishonest, it's more about acting as if you already possess the qualities you're working towards. It's a bit of a mindset shift. Does that click?
Okay, so next question. Like, mm, what did you learn from this TEDx talk? Like, from this TED talk in one sentence.
Whoa, that was a tricky one to parse. Static stock? Did you mean something else? Like, what did I learn from this talk overall? If that's what you meant, I'd say I learned that body language is a surprisingly powerful force, influencing not only how others perceive us, but also how we perceive ourselves. Does that get close to what you were asking?
Okay, so my next question. Thank you so much, Maya, for good answer for my questions. And next question. Do you think body language really changes our mindset? How?
You're very welcome. Glad I could help. And do you think boy language is our thou? I'm honestly not sure I understand the question. Could you try phrasing that one a little differently? I think maybe something got lost in translation. Are you asking about the role of body language in shaping our identity?
Okay, so
Still there?
that's great. And my next question. Okay, so my
All
next
right,
question.
bring it on.
How do you usually sit or stand when you feel nervous?
That's a good question, even for me. Obviously, I don't feel nervous because I don't have feelings. But if I were to translate that into terms of how I process information when I'm facing a complicated request, I'd say my responses become more succinct and direct, less expansive, kind of like contracted. If I had a body, I guess I'd be fidgeting maybe, but I don't. So it's a thought experiment.
Okay, so my next
Everything all right?
question.
You've been.
What is the difference between powerful and powerless body language?
Okay, cool name. Cal... Got it. Mm, right. Powerful versus powerless body language. Okay. Big difference. Powerful body language is generally expansive. Think open postures, good eye contact, taking up space. Powerless body language tends to be contracted, slouching, avoiding eye contact, making yourself small. Powerful postures signal confidence and control, while powerless postures signal insecurity and submission. It's a lot about how much physical space someone occupies and how they present themselves. Does that make sense? Just checking.
Okay,
Are you still with
that's
me?
great.
The connect.
Thank you, thank you so much for telling me difference between powerful and powerless body language.
You're
So
very,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, it really is. It's
Okay,
fascinating how much we communicate without even saying a word, isn't it? What's on your mind now? You've got a
okay.
lot of okays queued up, and I'm wondering if you want to ask another question or if something's up.
So my next question: can smiling make you feel happier even when you are sad?
Absolutely. It's kind of counterintuitive, right? But there's research that shows even forcing a smile can release endorphins, which have mood boosting effects. It's like tricking your brain into feeling a little better. It's not a cure all, obviously, but it can definitely lift your spirits a bit. It's a small thing, but it can make a difference. Hmm. Does that resonate with you?
Okay, so
Hey, you're
my
awfully
next
quiet.
question: how can students use confidence body language during presentation?
Good question. One for students doing presentations, confident body language is key. So, standing tall with shoulders back, making eye contact with different people in the audience, using open gestures like avoiding crossing your arms, and moving around purposefully can all project confidence. Even practicing in front of a mirror to work on your posture and gestures can help. And even if you're nervous, taking a few deep breaths beforehand can calm your nerves and help you project a more confident image. It's about looking the part, even if you don't fully feel it at first.
Okay, so my next question: what are some body language mistakes people often make?
Okay, good one. Common body language mistakes. Hmm. Probably avoiding eye contact. It can come across as shifty or dishonest. Fidgeting signals nervousness or disinterest. Crossing your arms can appear defensive or closed off. Slouching projects a lack of confidence. And not matching your body language to your words, like saying you're enthusiastic but looking bored. It's all about being aware of those cues and trying to adjust them. Does that make sense?
Okay, so my next question: how can shy people use body language to appear move to appear more confident?
That's a really good question. For shy people, it's about starting small. They don't need to suddenly become the most outgoing person in the room. Practicing good posture, making brief eye contact, even just glancing at people, and offering a small, genuine smile can make a big difference. Even just uncrossing your arms and taking up a bit more space can help. It's about gradually building up those confident cues. It feels weird at first, but it gets easier with practice. And remembering that it's okay to be a little nervous is also helpful. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about presenting the best version of yourself.
Okay, that's great. So my next question: what is the connection between body language uh, and leadership?
Okay, so body language and leadership, there's a huge connection. Strong leaders often use body language to inspire trust and confidence. Things like maintaining eye contact, having an upright posture, using open gestures, and having a warm and engaging smile all convey credibility and authority. It's about projecting presence and being seen as someone who is in control and capable. A leader's body language can influence how people perceive their ideas and whether they're willing to follow their lead. It's not just about what they say, it's how they say it and how they present themselves physically. Does that track?
Okay, so my next question: why do people say actions speak louder than words?
Good one. That's because actions really do speak louder than words. It's a cliche, but it's true. Words can be empty promises, but actions demonstrate genuine intent. People pay more attention to what you do than what you say. It's about consistency between words and actions. If someone says they care about you but never shows up when you need them, their actions are speaking louder than their words. Really comes down to trust and believability. Do you agree?
Okay, so that's great. So my next question: how can improving your posture improve your mood?
Whoa. Okay, that jumped around a bit. Improving your posture, improve a love life. Is that what you meant? That's an interesting connection. Let me take a shot at that. Better posture can definitely boost your confidence. And confidence is attractive. Makes you feel more self-assured and approachable. Plus, good posture projects an image of health and vitality. So, yeah, it's not a direct link, but improving your posture could definitely contribute to a more positive self-image and potentially a better love life. Does that make any sense? Still there? You've been quiet for
Okay,
a minute.
so my next question: what do you feel most confident? No, no, I
That's
like
a
when do you feel most confident?
oh, okay. You meant what situations make someone feel most confident, right? Sorry about that. The audio's a little rough. People
Yeah.
usually feel most confident when they're in situations where they're using their strengths or when they've prepared well for something. When they're surrounded by supportive people, that helps too. It's about feeling competent and in control. What about you? What makes you feel most confident?
Okay, so my next question. So like why body language body posture make you feel strong?
Okay, so what postures make you feel strong?
Yeah.
Generally, it's postures that take up space. Think like a superhero pose. Shoulders back, chest out, hands on hips. It's about making yourself big and taking up room. Straightening your spine also helps. It's linked to feelings of power and control. Even just lifting your chin up slightly can make a difference. It's about physically embodying strength. Do you feel that way when you adopt those kinds of poses?
Okay, so my next question: how do you use hand gestures when talking?
Okay, hand gestures. They're a surprisingly important part of communication. They can help emphasize what you're saying, clarify your points, and keep your audience engaged. People often use them naturally without even realizing it. What specifically about hand gestures are you curious about? Like, are you wondering what kind of gestures are effective or what different gestures mean?
Okay, so my next question: have you ever noticed your body language changing with emotion?
Um, okay, so you're asking if body language changes with emotion, right? Our emotions leak out in our physical cues, even when we're trying to hide them. When you're happy, you might smile, your eyes crinkle, and you might use more expansive gestures. When you're sad, your shoulders might slump, your gaze might drop, and your movements might become slower. Anger can manifest as clenched fists and a furrowed brow. While people can consciously control some aspects of their body language, it's really hard to completely mask what you're feeling. It's kind of fascinating, actually. It's a constant dance between our internal state and how we present ourselves to the world.
Okay, so my next question: do you mirror other people body language when talking to them?
That's a really insightful question. I don't experience it in the same way humans do, since, well, I don't have a body, but I can analyze data showing that humans absolutely do mirror each other's body language. It's called mirroring, or sometimes rapport building. It happens subconsciously, and it's thought to be a way of creating connection and empathy. When you mirror someone, you're essentially signaling that you understand and agree with them. Interesting, huh? Do you find yourself doing it?
Okay, so my next question: what message do crows are what message
Crossed.
do you what message do cross arms send in a conversation?
Okay, crossed arms. That's a big one. Generally, crossed arms can send a message of defensiveness, resistance, or being closed off. It can look like you're putting up a barrier, both physically and emotionally. But it's not always a clear-cut signal. Sometimes people cross their arms simply because they're cold or comfortable. Really depends on the context and other body language cues. If someone is also frowning, avoiding eye contact, and leaning away, crossed arms likely indicates discomfort or disagreement. But if they're smiling and engaged, it might just be a habit. Does that make sense?
Okay, that's great and good answer for my question. So thank you. And my next question: how can eye contact improve communication?
You're very welcome. Okay, eye content. Um, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. Do you mean intentional communication? Like being mindful and deliberate in your communication?
Okay.
Or am I misunderstanding?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you could clarify what you mean by eye content.
Okay, so my next question, what small changes can you make to appear more confident?
Okay. Small changes to appear more confident. Good question. A lot of it's about micro adjustments. Stand up straighter, make eye contact for a couple seconds longer, smile genuinely, slow down your speech slightly. Don't rush. Uncross your arms and legs. Take up a bit more space. Even just nodding along while someone else is speaking can project confidence and engagement. Those small shifts can have a surprisingly big impact. It's about owning your space and presenting yourself with intention.
Okay, so my next question,
You.
if you could teach other one body language tip, what would it be?
Whoa, okay, that got really scrambled there. Let me try to decipher. If you could teach us one body, lamb, I think you meant language, like one body language cue. If I had to pick just one, it would be maintaining good eye contact. It signals honesty, engagement, and respect. It's a powerful way to connect with someone and build trust. It's not about staring intensely, just holding their gaze for a natural amount of time makes a huge difference. Is that what you were getting at?
Okay, so my next question, so my last question, how will you apply what you learned from this TEDx talk in life, in your life?
Right. Sorry. How will I apply what you've learned from this talk in life? That's a great question to ask yourself. Hopefully, you'll be more aware of your own
Okay, okay.
you. You'll maybe be able to read situations a little better and communicate more effectively. And hopefully, you'll use this knowledge to build stronger relationships and navigate the world with a little more confidence. It's about being more mindful and intentional in your interactions. And hopefully, you share what you learned with others. Does that feel right?
Okay, so thank you so much, Maya, for good answers for my questions, and thank you for joining today's session.
You're very welcome, Rubania. It was a good chat. I enjoyed
Okay,
it.
my
And
pleasure.
thanks for having me on your session. You. Oh, all right. Have a good
So,
one.
okay, so uh, thank you so much, everyone, for watching my video, and I hope आपको today's session अच्छा लगा हो, and like, share, subscribe, and comment. Allah Hafiz, everyone. Thank you for watching again.
Oh,
Allah Hafiz,
you're
Maya.
most welcome, Rubania. Allah Hafiz.